on trading. But anyways, like, look,
Hey guys,
once again,
can you
on
hear
the
me?
4 hour for Ethereum,
After
we
fuck
had a
around with
green dot
the
here, we had a green dot here, and then we
microphone,
had
if
nothing
you
but
can't,
downward
guys,
momentum here.
if you guys
That's
can't
why
hear
I'm a
me.
little surprised we didn't get enough here. Meaning
going
whale
on?
manipulation. So whale manipulation
live
is a
stream
thing. I know
is
there
on.
is quite a bit of disagreement in the crypto and the TA community. Whale manipulation exists. Some people will tell you, I think crypto.
Let's see if you guys can hear me now. Can you guys hear me?
It's not really manipulation. It's
Yeah,
what happens
that's
when you buy and
strange.
sell. I understand that, but when things are coordinated with the media,
I don't know why I
seen
couldn't
over and
hear
over
the
and
other
over
guy
again,
speaking
that to me is
about cryptocurrency.
of coordination and manipulation. So, all right.
So what's going
I'm
on?
looking at the money wave here on the.
You've requested a live stream. I'm here.
As you saw what happened yesterday, we had talked
I've
about
been
how the money
doing
wave
work
kinda
and
going
boat
like this.
and stuff like
Look what
that.
happened.
I've been flat out. What have you guys been up to? Drop me a comment.
What you guys can see is it was rounding off, but then we had this massive dump today, and now it's back on the way down.
Where's
So,
Captain Lump?
definitely some pretty interesting stuff. TJ, how many people we have watching right now? Let's see.
Well, you can hear both now. Hang on. We'll see. We'll put him back on.
About 16,000 with third. About
He's
3,000
more
likes.
informative than me.
Did we hit 10,000? We didn't hit 10,000 likes yesterday, did we?
We were just short.
Guys,
Simply
let's try
monks.
every day. Let's make it our goal to get 10,000 likes. Just 10,000. No more. I don't care. We got 100,000 people here. Let's just get 10,000. Easy. So if you could
This
do today,
guy's the
drop what you're
boss
doing.
at crypto.
Hit the like button so you like the video.
He got
show
into
us more people.
Bitcoin when it was like
And then,
point zero
if
zero
you're
zero
on
zero
mobile,
zero zero
all you gotta do
point
is
four
inside the live
percent.
chat, hit the like button, and then hit the live chat.
Man, he's a
Again,
billionaire.
Like that, you won't miss anything, I promise. So let's go. Let's look at the daily chart for Ethereum. See if there's anything here we can find on the daily chart. You guys know we did get the green dot. I told you guys it's moving over. We kind of saw the same thing with Bitcoin. The money flow on the
Come on there, Graham, and tell me about your fishing in the Hawkesbury, mate. So you want to come on? Tell me about that. Last week I went out there. I don't know. You sent me a video. I stayed out all night. I got a Dewey and a snapper. But I got there. I left work about 2 o'clock. Got there about 3:30. About bloody 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock. There was 10 boats around me. I think those guys were fishing for boats. They weren't fishing for fish. It was crazy. And then they got the shits when I had the radio up. But about 8 o'clock at night, I was cooking chops, and they were yelling out to me, "What are you cooking over there?" You can just smell me barbecue. They're cooking chops and sausages. But yeah, it was a good night. That boat is the best, man. It's so comfortable. I'm so fucking glad with it. We'll go back to Bitcoin. If you guys want to talk in the chat, I'll put yours up.
daily is much thinner, as you guys can see here. It looks like we're on an upward move. So as we know, Fridays are the most people are telling me to talk about Telcoin. You know anything about Telcoin
Are you gonna get into it?
at all?
I mean, nothing new. We did a video about like what it was when it kind of came up and got a lot of hype. There's a lot of
Well,
big
we talked
people-
about it on the live stream briefly.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of big.
I
I wonder
money
if we should
behind
do a
it.
video on it.
I think it's an interesting project. They're actually trying to solve for issues, you know, like actually really trying to help people that are unbanked, which is pretty cool.
Oh, this is the wrong chart. I'm on the I was on the wrong chart. Okay. But yeah, they're helping with banks. Isn't it like do they have a deal with like Signal and mobile company or
Yes,
something? That is them, right?
Yes.
In Line, I think, is another one.
They're working with a lot of big, like you said, cell phone carriers in, I think it's Asia and Africa and some of those places. So
Yeah, that's right. So
it's
we should do
big.
a full video on it. I think a lot of people are interested.
It's a great project, legitimate, hardworking. They did a lot of good work through the bear market. I actually knew somebody who was part of their community support at one point.
Guys, I was on the wrong chart. The wrong chart. I was on the Bitcoin chart. This is the Ethereum chart. I don't know how that happened. I don't know how I got this one on Bitcoin over here.
Must have been Mr. Schmid.
Must have been Mr. Schmeeds. Why did you do that? So, all right, well, let's go ahead and move on. I mean, the long and short of it is we know Ethereum, and we're going to talk a little bit more about Ethereum here in a minute. Thank you, Kenneth. Thank you for that. We need a phrase. What is our phrase?
For the bid squad?
Yeah.
Let's think about that.
Now, this is what I've always wondered. Right? I actually created it, but this is what I've always wondered. Is it Bit Squad or is it Bit Squad? Because, I mean, we were squatting over 400 yesterday, so my quads are getting
It's
pretty solid.
Bit Squad.
Oh, right. Okay, it is Bit Squad.
It is.
Thank you, TJ.
You're welcome.
Thank you for clarification. All right, let's go to Cardano here. Cardano begins countdown to smart contracts with Alonzo testnet. We've been talking about this story just a little bit in the last couple of days. The Alonzo testnet marks the start of the network's smart contract rollout, culminating in August launch. Tomorrow, we have a big video. We moved it because we have the Moon on It 3 today to talk about, I want to say urgent, but I think after we were late, I can't say the word urgent anymore. To talk about Ethereum, to talk about what's going on with the TA for Ethereum, and he's got a price target on where he thinks it could rebound to in a very short order. So definitely pretty interesting. You're going to want to come back at 3 and then, of course, come back at 5 for around blockchain. But I've got a big video for you guys tomorrow at 3 about Cardano. You guys are definitely going to want to come and listen to why I bought 1 million Cardano. That's the question. Why did I buy 1 million Cardano? I'll be talking to you guys about that. Why I bought 1 million ADA. I mean, they're interchangeable. It's like saying coin or token. Only about 6% of us actually know the difference. But there is a difference. So there is a difference between the token, which is ADA, or the coin, which is ADA. Now that's on its mainnet. And then, of course, Cardano is the project. But most people understand they're interchangeable.
But I just feel like when you add the token, like you bought 1 million ADA, not $1 million worth of Cardano, even though it worked out that way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, it's much more than that.
Hey, Dickie Spaz. Look, today with the market, I think you're going to see the lowest of the low, and then it's gonna creep back up. With a lot of the guys there, it's bombing because it's the last day of the month, so the whales are selling over there in America, but it's always a gamble. We just got to get in on it. I've absolutely bombed Bitcoin the other week when it went down to 40 from 75. Hey Malaz, how you going, mate? Yeah, with the market there, Dickie Space, I just say buy now, man. Buy. If you can, buy. And my living quarters on my boat. Yeah. I've got a bed underneath the front there. I've got a really good sleeping bag so I can sleep underneath there. I made my own little shit house so I can take a shit if I need. But man, if XRP with the SEC, mate, the SEC lawyers are trying to get out of it because they don't want to be in that settlement or whatever that's going on. A couple of them are trying to get out of it because they don't want on their record that they've taken a loss on that lawsuit. XRP is absolutely raping them at the moment. So I'd say, man, when that goes through, XRP will go through the roof for sure. If you watch that Bitcoin boy that I just had on, he's got in there back in the day. Yeah, well, you can take your Dogecoin and stick it where the sun don't shine. I bought a lot of Nano coin last week. Man, God help ya. You should have bought some 22 caliber bullets with the Nano coin. Mike G's in the house. Come on, Mike. Let's hear your thing. Yeah, Dogecoin's. It just depends what. If Elon Musk says I'm buying Dogecoin, within the next week, Dogecoin will go to $1. It's a joke. He's just got so much intellectual power going on there. Yeah, man, Bitcoin 20, even by the end of this year, they reckon it's going to get back to 75, 80 grand. It's dropped in the ass because of what Elon Musk said in China. The foremost influential, miners or the most miners in the world of Bitcoin are in China. So when China says something about Bitcoin, the whole market just drops. But one of my mates is right into Bitcoin and all that kind of stuff. He's got $1 million portfolio. And I said to him the other week, I said, man, I've dropped like 3.5 grand out of it. He goes, yeah, I dropped fucking, 150 grand. I was just like, I had a heart attack. I mean, this guy needs a fucking heart bypass. Hey, 2 beers. Come on, Mike G. We need your 1 million by, yeah, well, that's it. Bitcoin could go for the roof, man. It's crazy. And that guy, Bitcoin BitBoy, this guy here, I'll show you if we can get him on there. This guy here, he reckons Ethereum will take over Bitcoin. So, Ethereum's at like $3,500 per coin at the moment. He reckons by the end of this bull cycle that Ethereum could take over Bitcoin. So, if you want to gamble your money, and it just it's all a gamble, but the risk is high, but the outcome is high as well. Most of you guys don't understand crypto. Maybe you should stick to trolling. You hate money. Well, come on, the shill. Come on. And explain to me what you're talking about there, man. You just can't get in the comments and say stuff like that. We will share multi-millionaires. I'd be happy with being a millionaire. What do you think will happen with Bitcoin? Yeah, it'll bounce back, man. It'll bounce back big time. You watch. By the end of this bull cycle, I reckon the end of the year, it'll be back up there. It's got to be 70, 75 grand by the end of the year. That's the guy that I'm involved with, the guy that talks to me. He said it's a gamble, but man, when I spoke to him and said I lost the money, and he lost heaps. He goes, just buy more, because it's low. Yeah, well, when you lose your key, you're gone. Yeah, China. Yeah, my mate's like, don't look at it every day because you're just going to get upset. It's just a long game. You cannot look at it every day. Somebody was telling me King of Clowns is involved in it. He's got heaps of money. So maybe that's why he can just do whatever he wants to do. King of Clowns is rolling in around in $100 notes. That's exactly right. Simply, just get into it, mate. No, Graham, and that's all dropped off. You still watching, Graham? You fucked off. I'll put up my boat. See if that gets you on there.
Back to the ramp.
Some reason. There we go. See what happens.
So we're at Blake's Marine, picking up a bar crusher. It's been a big time. Oh, home movies. 6:15 hardtop.
Hey, Mike. How's it going?
Hey, buddy, how you doing?
Good, buddy. How's life treating you?
Good.
So,
I hit a deer with my truck on Tuesday, so
you cleaning him out of your radiator?
well, no, it didn't do too much damage. A little damage on the left headlight assembly and all that stuff. So it's in the body shop now.
Hang on a second, Mike. 2 Beers wants to know what time it's here. It's 4:30 there.
Yeah.
2 Beers.
How many time zones do you have in Australia? 2?
Pardon?
How many time zones do you have in Australia? 2 or 3?
It's 2. They have daylight savings, so some states are an hour forward, some states are an hour behind.
Yeah. Okay.
But it's ridiculous, really. I think they should just get rid of it. It's a pain in the fucking ass.
Yeah, they've been talking about doing it here for so long, but certain states in the U.S. don't want to go along with it, right?
Don't do it. It's a fucking joke. It's just.
Well, they said some places it'll cost them too much money to change their programs and shit. You just fucking hit a clock, right? It's just a clock. Everything's run by computers now, so it's just a clock, right? So
Graham says 3 time zones. Explain that, Graham. I thought there was just 2. There's daylight savings time. There must be 3 daylight savings time. There must be one for Western Australia as well. I didn't know that, but Graham will probably tell us in the chat.
yeah, I thought there was 2 or 3 because
yeah,
sometimes when you guys are on, some guys are for some other areas and they're like, "Oh no, it's only this time here." So
yeah. Anyway, did you see the video of the bar crusher I got?
yeah.
I was going to put it up, but probably most people have already seen it.
No, it's a good video, man. I wish you had a video going when that float plane almost landed on you or whatever you're saying. That would have been cool.
I was fucking around on my phone, just idling along. And then I looked up, and there was like a seaplane. It was only about, not even 50 meters away from me.
Yeah.
And when I was driving along before that, I seen it on the sounder. It says seaplane known thing, and like my mates told me about him before and this and that. I was to the side, but he still come down really close, and I just looked up and I was just like, "Holy fuck!" Like,
Yeah, I got the dash cam footage of the deer that I hit because there's like 3 or 4 of them kind of ran out of the ditch. I was kind of on a right curb embankment kind of thing, and on the left side it was a drop off, and they came out from the drop off up over the crest onto the highway. So I had really not much time to react, right? And our safety supervisor's like, because I stopped, so I think 3 or 4 ran by, and I hit the last one. He's like, "Oh, you shouldn't stop. You should just drive right through them or whatever. Because if insurance finds out, blah blah blah, and you wreck the load." I said, "I don't give a fuck about the load. It's my truck in front of the trailer. So the least damage I can do to my truck, it's out of my pocket, right? So
yeah,
I don't care about your trailer."
that's the same as kangaroos here, mate. Like, you'll be driving along, they'll be bouncing along beside you, and then all of a sudden they'll just shoot onto the road. Like, it's just like they just do it at the worst possible time.
Well, it's not bad when it's 1 or 2 of them, but when it's fucking 4 or 5 of them, it's like, what are you going to do, right? It's an act of God, so it's like not much you can do. So,
Man, I've been out there near Cobar and that, and man, there's like, it's not 4 or 5, it's like 100 kangaroos. They stick in backs.
Yeah.
And they'll just bounce along the side of the road. Like, you'll be driving along, they'll all be sitting there eating.
Yeah.
And then as soon as they see you coming 100 meters in front of you, they'll start running.
Right.
And then they'll try to cross the road in front of you.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
just like, and emus are even worse.
Well, same thing with like deer and moose, right? They'd be just standing there, or elk standing on the side of the road, and you're just right about to pass them, and then they fucking dart right in front of you, right? It's just like, shit, go to the other way. What are you coming my way for?
I don't know. They're fucked in the head. That's why.
Yeah.
But those are the emus out there. I've been riding along in the desert, and they'll just come out of nowhere, and you're doing 60 kilometers an hour, and they're keeping up with you, and they'll run right beside you, and then like as soon as like you back off, they'll go in front of you and go over. Like, instead of just going to the other side. I don't know why they do it. They're fucked in the head.
That's funny.
And those birds are fucking big, man. You know.
Oh, really?
They stand, you know, a foot bigger than me. They're, you know, 7-8 foot tall birds. And they got talons on them that'll rip your fucking, if they go you, they'll rip your bloody chest open.
That's funny.
They're crazy.
Yeah.
Just fucking crazy.
Yeah, so with everything going on, I for shits and giggles, I phoned my my buddy there that's my travel agent, and if everything goes good, I can be sitting in Manila on December 30th. I land at 6 o'clock.
Have you had your jab?
I had one already, so
No side effects?
no. It's just a little bit sleepy, tired the day after kind of thing, right? Like you pulled an all-nighter or whatever, you know?
Yeah. DC rang me the other day. He goes, he's had his jab. He's going for a second one.
Yeah.
He lives here in Australia. He's going to go to New Zealand and then maybe go from there, because New Zealand has no export. Like you can fly anywhere from New Zealand out.
Yeah.
So he's found a loophole, because from Australia we can't fly overseas. But if we fly to New Zealand, then we can fly, you know, Thailand, wherever.
Well, didn't someplace in Australia got locked down again?
Yeah, Melbourne or Victoria.
Melbourne? Oh, okay. Yeah.
Well, yeah. That's I think 100 people or something. Oh no, 30 people got corona, but 130,000 got tested within 3 days down there.
Oh, well, that's the thing, eh? Whatever, whatever it is, we can't say, but with anything with disease and shit, you're gonna have flare ups and this and that, right? So it's like fires, right? Kill the hot spots and keep moving, man.
Who's to say if we get rid of Corona, in another 6 months we get another virus that goes through the country,
Well, it wasn't I think it was polio or something like that. Like, they didn't get rid of that until the 1950s. It was around for like 20, 30 years before they got rid of it, right? So
it was, before they could get immunization and all that kind of stuff. But I realize what you say. Like, when we were all born, we all got, polio, measles, all those kinds of things. I've had more bloody immunizations than you could poke a stick at,
Yeah.
Rabies, Hep A, Hep B, Hep C,
Yeah.
typhoid. What's the other one? The one where you step on a rusty nail and you get it.
Oh, like a tetanus shot?
Yeah, tetanus.
Yeah.
I've had it all. But since I've grown up, I've never had a cold and flu shot because I never get sick.
Right. Yeah.
I've never had the cold and flu, but if I got it, I probably would go and get it every year. It's just, it's an up and down cycle, isn't it?
Well, that's the thing, Poppy. It's just like people that like to travel, right? If they say, well, I want to go to this country. Okay, if you go to this country, you need this kind of jab, right? Okay, yeah, no problem. So why is this such a big deal for fucking other people, for certain people?
Well, Jeff
bullshit, right?
Because you think he's going to drop dead.
Oh, it's just fucking bunch of idiots. All they want to do is fight this, fight that.
Man, DC's in the chat. We saw one day, then back to normal.
Yeah, like I said, I had the AZ and I just felt I had it on Saturday, 10:30, and then all day Sunday. I just kind of felt drowsy off. My arm was fine. Only, where the jab went in. Of course, that's going to be whatever, but my arm wasn't sore.
When I went over
I'm a fat fuck, so, it helped maybe. Well, I'm not that fat, but.
When I went to the Philippines, I got I got typhoid, rabies, Hep A, Hep B, Hep C, and I got them all in one day. And then I had to get back 3 months later to get the other Hep shots.
Yeah,
I didn't feel nothing, and
I got the Trenrex here. That's A and B, and then the pharmacy where I go, she's like, she looked up the Philippines and whatever, like what kind maybe I should have, and she goes, well, I could give you a rabies shot, but that's if you get bit by something. I said, well, I've done enough research. You can get rabies shot anywhere in the Philippines, right? You get bit by a dog or whatever, right? So
that's why I got it, because I thought the dogs over there are fucking crazy. My mate told me. So, but I never had a problem. But
but if you get bit by a dog, you're not going to die in 2 hours with rabies, right? So you got time to get somewhere to get a jab.
Still, I just
right. I'm just saying.
and when I got the shot, the doctor was like, I had like 4 in, within half an hour, and then he goes, you have to sit in the waiting room for half an hour to make sure you don't have an adverse reaction.
Right. Like, to be honest with you, I was more worried about uncooked food there than I was worried about getting bit by a dog, right?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, like a fucking a dog comes after me and it's going to fucking boot it in the head. I don't care. It's not my dog.
Then you have to pay per kilo of meat.
Oh, fuck. I'll be like, hey, dinner served. Get the rice out. No, I'm just joking. Nobody take offense to that, okay?
Anyway,
you want to offend the snowflakes out there.
If DC will come on. Yeah, I've had heaps of people message me and stuff saying, can you do another live stream? Can you do another live stream? But
I
all
know.
they wanted, mostly of them, just all want to just bash Jeff. You know.
Well, I knew right away that as soon as you said you're gonna get your boat, you're gonna play with your toy for, for a couple of weeks or whatever. So
But I just got better things to do than bash Jeff. Jeff's a fuckwit. He's a
no,
low life
I'm done with that.
cockroach. But you know,
I just bash the guys that you see on his live stream and they come over. You see him on a different channel. And they, hey, JLB cocksucker, liquor, whatever, or
Yeah.
simp, or I just make fun of them. I don't care what they do. They want to watch him and go on his panel and whatever. I don't give a shit.
where's Craig? We need Craig on here.
Well, I was on a live stream last night and that Craig Roslin was
Yeah.
creeping around. So
Creeping around.
yeah. They're like, who's this fucking guy? I was like, yeah, don't worry. I know him kind of whatever.
Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah, there's a few guys and a couple other Filipinas. I don't know if you watch them or not, but they're like, oh, fuck, you're so funny and whatever, blah, blah, blah. You should start just do live streams. Who cares? Whatever. Just do live streams. Like, no, that's okay.
Yeah, to a certain extent, it's a pain in the ass, man. Like I could be doing other shit now. I've got all my tackle boxes here to the side.
Yeah.
I'm going to start sorting them out, but it's just a bit of a fuck around. But I enjoy it coming on here and talking to you guys. But
Yeah. You want to hear something? You want to hear something funny, Poppy? My
Okay.
a friend of mine, she's a realtor, a friend of the family kind of thing. And we were having a few drinks, me and my brother and a couple other people with her. Shh, don't tell nobody. It was more than 5 people, okay? Anyway, we were, shit giggles or whatever like that. She goes, you know what, Mike? You should put your fucking condo up for sale. I said, no, where the fuck am I going to live if I sell it? She goes, just for shits and giggles, let's put it up and see how much, you can get for it. You know what, Poppy? I put it up. It was fucking sold within 3 hours. That's how bananas it is here in the real estate market.
Oh, man.
So I
You
sold my fucking condo, man. Fuck, crazy, man.
Hey, Benjamin EL. I haven't seen you here before, mate. I love you coming on. Give me a sub and a like if you want. I'd love you to come on the channel and talk your opinion. Yeah, I know what you're talking about, Mike. I'm looking at buying a house. I've been looking for ages, but like places here, like where I'm looking, which is half an hour away. It's like I live in Sydney, but I live on the north side of Sydney, which is like you're in Canada, so but imagine like Sydney as a circle, right? I live on the north part of it, and Sydney is like the biggest city in Australia. And I want to move about 30 to 40 minutes north of it. And the market is going through the fucking roof since COVID. Everybody
thought it was going to shit the bed, right? But it didn't. It went the other way.
Yeah, well, I thought it was, and I was going to buy before COVID, but I didn't. But everybody's working from home and all that kind of stuff. But I'm looking at places there, and there's a couple of places I'm looking at, but they're like 1,000 square meters. But what I'm gonna do is I found this company. It's called Van something. I forget the name of it. But you don't need council approval for granny flats, right?
Yeah.
I found a couple of them, and I can put. There's one place there for $550 that I'm looking at, and I reckon I can squeeze 3 like granny flats on there, and just like rent the others out and live in one, And the house that's on there is just a more or less bulldoze, like you'd bulldoze a thing. They're paying 350 to 400 a week rent, but the house is like a 1-bedroom little shithole asbestos joint. But you can buy these van things, and they come in on a caravan, like on a trailer, and they're 50-something square meters inside. It's not like a proper house, but you get 2 bedrooms, a lounge room, bathroom, and they fold them out and put them on there like that. They're 115 grand a pop.
Yeah.
But if you can put like 3 of them on a block of land and rent 2 of them out, and live in one.
Yep. Yeah, that's what I'm looking at. I'm looking at it's kind of like a 4-plex right now. Like it's a bunch of condos together, like 4 of them side by side. 2 in the middle are 2 bedrooms. The one on either side is 3 bedrooms. And they're old barrack houses for the military.
Yeah.
Like base houses kind of stuff. So where this area where it's been developed and whatever like that, and I guess the people that are running it, they're selling off sections, right? Because they want to get out of it. Yeah. So I can buy 4, like I said, 4 of them for what was it? Just over $650 for all 4, and they're about just over 1,250 square foot. So like 3 levels, right? So backyards, all that kind of stuff and whatever. So I might do that and live in one and rent out the other 3.
Well, that's the go.
And I can get $1,200 a month for like the other 3.
Yeah.
So
I was talking to Peter the other night, the guy that I went to the Philippines with, and he's made a lot of money. He's a smart cookie,
Mm-hmm.
But he built his house where he lives. He's an owner builder, and he's always gone into commercial stuff. But I was talking to him. Look, if I buy a place, I've got to make it work for myself. I'm a single guy. Even if I'd like to buy something like that, I'll actually put it up in a video. But I don't need a big fucking $800,000 house. I'd rather buy a fucking big block of land and fucking
Yeah. That's what I mean. I'm talking to my kids about it, and because if I do go to the Philippines, either to move or 6 months at a time or whatever, then they can look after it, and it's going to be theirs if I fucking croak, right? So it's an investment for them too, right? So
yeah, it's just I'm sick of.
If you're a prop,
I don't know if it probably sounds stupid, but I'm just sick of fucking chasing the dollars all the time, like kind of thing. Like,
well, sometimes in life you just got to be at the right place at the right time, right? So
yeah, well, I'll show you this place here. We'll have a look at it.
Property owner, investor, or have $60,000, then I will show you how property investments can put you on the fast track to generating wealth for you and your family.
Oh, I don't
You see,
even know.
I bought my first investment almost 20 years ago, and now I have the benefit of hindsight. What I will show you.
No.
G'day guys, Lockie from Van Homes here. We're just around the corner of something
this is a thing that I'm looking into getting.
You too can get up to a 60-metre granny flat without any council approval.
You don't need council approval, which is the biggest thing here, because it's the biggest fuck around in the world.
Yeah.
But like my plan was to retire when I'm 50. I'm fucking 40 next year, So it's going to take, I just have to fucking.
Well, it could be done, Poppy. You just look at me. I just turned 50, and I'm ready to hang her up, right? So
Yeah.
just all depends what kind of moves you make in life, right? So
Even with you, it's probably getting other people to work for you and do your truck job for you. As long as you're earning some income.
yeah. Oh yeah,
Mhm.
that's right.
Anyway, but this is the thing that I'm looking at. And the place that I was looking at buying, you could put 3 of them on here easily.
So we've just leveled the van up and the boys are sliding our adjustable legs out now. This is going to give us a nice flat base for us to fold the floor onto.
It's almost like those tiny houses, right?
Yeah, wait until he rolls it out. I'll turn the volume down.
Next up, we're going to lift the roof up.
Wait
and we're
until
gonna fold the floor down
wait
so
until he
the
rolls it out. It's a
Mentioned
complete
earlier, van
house.
homes don't require any council approval. The reason for this is because all van homes are legally registered caravans. Our innovative system allows us to build these on hinges so that they can hinge from 2.4 meters wide all the way
Even
out
if you
to
bought a
7
house and you put that in your backyard, you still get it's just a granny flat.
Right.
Now, because our vans are built on hinges, the common question that we get asked is, do you get any heat, cold, draft, dust, that sort of thing coming up through this hinge? What Tyler's actually doing is sealing it with some foam tape to prevent any of that happening.
It's almost like an overextended RV, eh?
Yeah, well, it's a 2.4
Another common question we
meter
get asked is, what are the requirements
caravan, but it folds out 5 meters on each side.
Yeah.
Flat, confirmed surface. It means that we don't
That's
allow
what I said. It's like a double wide pull behind.
the back or the left to the right of the van. The legs aren't
Whoever
built-
invented this
it's not a
must be
flat
worth
surface.
fucking
If it's bumpy,
millions.
That's fine. You don't necessarily need a slab, but we can't have a big slope like
Well,
this.
look at the guys making houses out of sea cans, right?
Yeah, it's crazy. Man, it's fucking crazy. Put people,
Right, so we've got the floor down and the sidewall up. All that's left to do is bring this out and start fitting our flashing.
Look at how easy it is. It's just fold and screw. And then they put some flashing on it, and you're right.
Yeah.
What the boys are doing in the background here is fitting our flashing and guttering. In just a few short hours, we've turned our 2.4 meter wide caravan into a 7 meter wide granny flat. We mentioned earlier that this is all done without any council approval. The reason for this is because in New South Wales, there's a piece of legislation that says you can have a caravan on your property to accommodate a member of your household without the prior approval of council. This means that our
Well,
caravan
they
can
go
reside
through
within
council
flood zones,
approval
fire
here
zones,
and
under
stuff
minimum
like that in
block
Australia.
requirements,
It's
and it's
fucking
gonna save a ton of
crazy.
time and also a
Them
ton of
like
money
they just charge you an leg.
Oh yeah, it's like here too. You got to pay a fucking fee for everything, right?
I mean, there's things there where they'll photocopy a piece of paper and send it to you and then charge it for you.
Yeah.
You just have to plug it in on site. Your water connects through a garden hose, your power connects through a 15 amp extension cord, and all of your plumbing just sits out of the bottom of the unit, ready for your plumber to come in the next day and connect everything up to your system.
Look at that.
All
Hey,
new homes come with LPG.
I'd be happy to live in something like that.
Your hot water system, your cooktop, and your oven can all run off the same gas turbine. If you don't want LPG appliances,
Then you're
that's
better off
fine.
running
It's
off
just
gas
fine.
anyway, so you don't
Yeah.
run electricity bills.
If you do want electric appliances, what we do is we rig certain items to a junction box under the van so that your electrician can come in the next day and hardwire it up on site. Don't worry, this doesn't change your legal status. The same can be said with the aircon. The best place to put the aircon is actually going to be on one of the folding walls, which means that we can't fit it in our factory because we're going to have to fold it up for transport. What we recommend is contacting a local air conditioning company, getting them to come out and fit the air conditioner of your choice, and the circuit's already here for them, ready to go. And we're all done. A common question that we get asked is, can I customize the van? The answer to that question is yes, as long as those changes fit within our design constraints.
our sales team will be able to help you with any changes you're wanting to make. This customer has opted for an L-shaped kitchen, a larger bathroom, some full drop windows, as well as some sliding.
So how much you say they were? 100 grand?
For that one there, that's like the big bopper. It's 110.
Hmm.
But then you got to think to yourself. I
You
think
got to put a pad in, whatever.
well, you can put it on grass or just land as long as it's level. That one there, he's cut off the land and put a slab in.
Yeah.
But you don't have to put a concrete slab underneath it as long as it's level within things. But if I'd done it, I'd I know heaps of guys. I run a recycling company, so I know guys. I'd just say, I'll scratch your back, you scratch my back. I'll
Right.
go out there and just level it out. And I'd bring another bloke that I know, put a concrete slab in there. It's not hard. But if it's 110 for that one that he put in. That's the biggest one that they got. But
Yeah, and you can run it off propane, right? Propane's cheap.
Yeah, you still need to connect it to power, so you have lights and all that kind of stuff. But if you'd done it, if you'd done like 2 or 3 of them on one property land, you'd have to have a meter for each one of them.
Mm-hmm.
A private power pole costs, I think it's pretty expensive to put a private power pole in. Either that, or you just run it through the house that's already on the land, and then you charge them, accordingly, extra rent each week to go with the electricity. Like, how much electricity can that little fucking place use, especially when you're having a gas stove,
Yeah.
It can't be that fucking much. You just have to work around it.
Yeah. Just fucking go up somebody's pole, man, steal their power.
Yeah, we're not in the Philippines.
Well, hey, live with some Philippines. They might know how to do it.
Yeah. Well, I live with Filipinos. His brother's an electrician. We might dig underneath a neighbour's yard in the middle of the night. Put some alligator clips onto his power box.
Just put a generator out in the bush and run a long extension cord so you don't hear the generator.
Yeah.
We can make it work, Poppy. Come on.
Well, I'm sure he can make it work. Mate, the guy that I live with, his brother's a genius. And the shit that he does, he comes here and fucks around with stuff. I've got no idea. But one thing I learned in life was don't fuck with electricity. Otherwise, you'll be
Fucking the Philippines, man. They can just a few pieces of tin and a little bit of wire and whatever. That's their house. Boom.
Yeah.
A few pieces of board or whatever.
Their electricity is like 12 volts.
Yeah.
Hey, King of Clowns is in the house.
I like you go to some places and the power outlet, you got like 12 cords hanging out of 2 sockets.
Man, I fucking lost my shit when I went there and I had a shower and they had the hot water thing above the shower and it was like plugged into a power point right beside it.
Yeah.
And I was just like,
am I going to get
dude,
electrocuted?
It was like I was on the Green Mile with fucking Tom Hanks.
Yeah.
Getting ready to get fucking zapped.
Yeah.
King of Clowns is here. Hey, King of Clowns, are you into crypto? Tell me about your crypto, King of Clowns. Come on. We need some more people on here.
Is he in crypto or klepto?
No, yeah. We need, come on. Come on, King of Clowns. We need to hear your crypto story where you got some big money there, hey? Big dog? Top dog?
Maybe he doesn't want to let us in his trade secrets.
Yeah, well, tell me, because I'm fucking investing big time. Well, we're gambling big time in crypto.
Oh,
I need some information.
no, I've been dabbling a little bit in the real estate, so quick hitters, you know.
You can't lose on bricks and mortar. With
Well,
houses,
I made
can't.
$80K on my 1-bedroom condo, so
Yeah. Well, when I was 16, my mum wanted me to buy a house for her, and I bought a house. It was the first home buyers grant. I bought that, and then we sold that. I bought it for like 110 and sold it for like 400. It was fucking crazy. I bought it up there at Foster Way, and then when my dad died, my mum had fucking nothing, man. She was fucked, like totally fucked. And she was a little bit mentally ill and had 3 hip replacements, an aneurysm. She was a pretty fucked up person. And she asked my brother. My brother said no. And then she asked me to buy a house for her. And I said yes. My brother said, "You're a fucking idiot." Because like money and family doesn't go together, you know.
no.
But after my mum passed away, I sold that. But you know,
All depends who in the family too, right?
to me, it just gives me the shits that we work so hard in our life to buy a house or whatever. And we pay our mortgage and pay our rates and all that kind of shit, and then they skull fuck you as tax when you sell a house. You know,
Yeah.
like that's not the government's money. You know, it's our
No, that's
fucking,
right.
and those cunts fucking skull fuck you on it. Look, it's totally wrong. You know. And I just, it absolutely, it just beats you down. You know, you think to yourself, you work every day. Like how long's your day, Mike? You know?
Oh shit. So, 16 hours, 18 hours some days, right?
Yeah.
Like some days I barely get 8 hours sleep and I'm back driving again, right? So
It just fucks you in the ass, you know?
yeah.
You think to yourself, why should I do this when I can just live on the dole?
Yeah. Well, a lot of people, oh, you're a truck driver, you don't work that fucking hard. That's all you do is drive around. That's fine,
No.
driving is mind fucks you, right? So
Yeah.
all the crazy people out there. And like look at me this week. I fucking hit a deer. It's gonna cost me a few grand, right? So
Yeah, it's a mental stimulation that gets you.
yeah, it wears on your body and whatever. Some people can't even stand being in a plane for 10, 12 hours just to go to Philippines. Imagine it doing it every day for a job.
Yeah. Anyway. Well, I'm just going to put this video. Oh, yeah, it's fucked up. I'm just going to put this video on for a second. I'm going to go take a piss.
Yeah, put on whatever you want, man.
This new laptop seems better than the old one, but I'm still getting used to it. Pain in the ass.
Runs faster or what?
Oh, yeah, he's faster. We'll put this on. Especially when I picked up the brand new boat and I took it out about 100 meters down the road and it starts absolutely pissing down.
On the water tested.
Look at that donk.
150 Yami, brand new. Hasn't even been in the water. So good going and see ya. on the water. The day has finally come. Cheers. So we're just on the way to the boat ramp. We look at the weather. Absolutely abysmal. Pick up a brand new boat and this is what we got. Fucking unbelievable. Brand new bar crusher. Ew. So we just picked up the bar crusher and we'll come down to the boat ramp, put it in, and look at it. It's absolutely fucking flogging down out there. So there will be no boat in the water today. But we'll go out on Sunday, hopefully. I've got to get out in this fucking rain and put some shit away that's inside the boat. Fuck, I can't. So we're here at the boat ramp, put the bar crusher in for the first time. It's a big boat to launch by itself, but we got there. A little bit of gymnastics over front. Just at Apple Tree Bay here in Cowan, Mount Quingai. Show you when we get going on the boat. Do a few things first. So, see you out there. So we're just here at Cowan Creek. Been taking it easy because I'm just trying to run the engine and give it a little bit and then come back down the hole for a while. It's a beautiful part of the country down here. Got me big rods for some big fish today. Gonna go try and get some liveys and then hook into some kingies or something out there. See how I feel. Realistically, it's just like feeling out the boat today. It's the first time out in it. Got a fucking rocket stereo system up there. But I can't be playing it on here, I'll get copyrighted. I'm really impressed with the low rents. Great. The Miami's going well. $4 hours on it, hasn't skipped a beat. No guys, just sitting here at Avalon. Just been driving around mostly, running the engine in. Turn that off. Put a few liveys out, but nothing's. I think I got shaft or something before, but that was about it. Nothing spectacular. Plenty of shit on the fucking screen, but they're all fucking tiddlywinks. Someone's having to go up the line, I think. Anyway, there's not much to show you at the moment, mate. I'll let you go. G'day, guys. We're just out in the boat today. Second time we've taken it out. Going for a Dewey, if we can get one. Got a float. Well, I don't know if you said I got a float. And well, bait, I'm just waiting for the tide. Tide's turning now. Just about 3:30 in the afternoon. Got some squid. Just prawns and that for brim. Good burley. We're here at Jerusalem Bay. Got the footy on the radio. Just chilling out after work. Hopefully we're gonna sit here. We're gonna be here all night, so hopefully we get a Jew I was driving down the river there before. Wasn't really paying much attention. And the next thing, a fucking seaplane comes out of fucking nowhere. It's only about fucking 50 foot off me. Fucking landed right in the fucking lake. Fuck me dead. Scared the shit out of me. But anyway, guys, I'll come back to you if I catch a fish. So, nice spot here in the Hawkesbury. These guys across there, I don't know if you can see them. I bet you they're going to park up there and climb up the rock and jump off. These guys are going to jump off the cliff over there. See if you can see it on the right. Oh no. I know his brother's egging him on.
No squid, mate. No squid.
Man, I love cliff diving. It's fun.
Oh!
Come on, DC.
It's going to be good. 30 foot, I reckon.
Yeah, but they were climbing up the wall over there. The
Even more.
cliff.
Good fucking jump.
Anyway, let's.
Looks like a pontoon boat, no?
Bait hammering that corner down there.
What size is that Yami?
150.
Oh, okay.
It absolutely screams.
Was it chilly to sleep in or what?
Hey?
Was it cold that night you slept in it?
It was cold, but it wasn't that bad.
Oh,
It's okay. It's not too bad. It's comfortable. Well, we need some people to come on here with Mike and talk to Mike. What's going on, big guys? Come on.
everybody's shy today.
Yeah. Fucking pissant cunts.
Prig, it's 1 o'clock in the morning here and I'm still rocking.
Oh,
Got a
have
twist,
you been,
got a twisted tea in my hand. Rock and roll.
what's the food like over there in Canada? Do you have like roadside diners and that? Do you watch guys on YouTube that go to those like they have like the best food in such and
Oh yeah,
such?
yeah, they have that here too.
I'd love to go to America and just go to those places those guys get
Well, a
on
lot
there.
here is like more and more food trucks, right? So,
Mm.
well, it's hard to do it year round because of the winter, but That's what I like doing too. Go try out a new food truck or whatever.
They have like the beef brisket and then it's dipped in fat.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like,
Deep fried pickle or what is it? Deep fried Oreo. I don't know what fuck. Like weird shit.
Yeah, just get into that good shit.
Yeah.
I think a lot of the places are there. There's that Adam something his name is. He goes in New York, and it's just everywhere.
Me, I go for the barbecue, man. Every kind of barbecue, I go hunting for it. So that's what I like.
Yeah, if I buy a place, I want to put just put a little thing in there where I can have like a couple of sheep and a couple of pig.
Yeah.
Grow 'em from when they're small and then take them like, well, my pop taught me how to slaughter a pig and a sheep, and well, they're all more or less the same, but
Yeah. Yeah, my brother has a smoker, so I go to his place and smoke stuff, and whatever. So
not
some-
marijuana.
no. Like a whatever smoker. You know what a smoker is?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. Yeah,
But
make some fucking beef jerky and shit, man. Some
My
pulled
brother
pork.
my brother bought one, and like he was smoking meat for 8 hours.
Hmm.
And shit, and he's like, "Oh, I just can't be fucked with it anymore." So he just sold it. Like he doesn't. I told ya. He's the same as me.
Yeah, but it's like a taste of heaven when it's done, though, right?
Yeah, I know. I had some. It was fucking great. He bought like a fucking it was some kind of meat. What was it? I don't know, but it was like $150 when I went there, and he smoked it, and it took like 5 hours and all this kind of shit. Yeah, it was good. But
Yeah.
fuck, like to me, I can't taste the difference between a fucking steak and that anyway. Like,
Yeah. Well, I wish I could have picked up that deer I hit, man. Deer meat's good, but here you can't do it, right? You can't pick up roadkill like that. You have to report it, and then they'll send out, the nearest native reserve or colony or whatever, and
well,
they
you
get to
can't
go out and skin it and
just-
shit, eh? No, they won't let you take it.
Why not?
I know certain provinces are different, but here in Alberta, you can't.
Well, if you didn't video record it didn't happen.
Yeah, well, yeah, if you don't get caught or whatever, right? But fuck, there's too many people now. You get out of your car and take a leak, and somebody will report you, right? Fuck.
Everybody's got a fucking mobile phone.
Yeah,
You should have just hockey strapped the cunt to the fucking top of your truck cab.
fuck, man, it was huge. I don't think I could get the thing up. Okay, I think I hit the biggest one of the bunch. That's why it was the last one running. It was too fucking slow.
Have you seen that thing on YouTube, Man Eater?
Oh yeah. He eats some weird shit, man.
I forget his name. He's a good guy.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
anyway,
Where's Lump and everybody?
everybody's dropped off. We've got like 7 people watching.
Craig Cliff sent me a video on Messenger earlier. Sends me
Craig's
some,
probably rubbing
sends me
one
some
out.
weird shit.
Fucking belly.
I'm like, I'm a truck driver and I'm not as sick as you, Cliff.
I'm going up to Craig's house next month for a week holidays.
Oh. Yeah, I had last week off and then I left on Sunday and then I hit the deer on Tuesday. So I've been home since that. So I was like, whatever. It is what it is.
Have you seen any of Go-Go?
No, I haven't catch any of his live streams. I know he's been going on fucking Idiot's channel there and stuff, but I've subscribed to because he lost his channel, and then I seen another one, and he said it was on 2 weeks ago, so I've subscribed to it, and nothing's been active on it. So because every time he does a live stream, he takes it down right away or gets banned or whatever. I don't know. But
As soon as somebody joins the live stream, I'll take a shot of Sailor Jerry.
swig right out of the.
Cross Fireball whiskey.
Oh,
So we need somebody to join the live stream.
what? Somebody pop up for like 2 seconds. See ya. Just to make you do it.
King of Clowns. The Crypto King. Even Two Beers hasn't come on.
He said he was going to bed or something. It's like 3 a.m. where he is, so
Okay.
his Filipina's probably calling him to bed.
Yeah.
You get off that live stream, those guys are giving you bad things.
Suck the chrome off a table. We'll
Yeah.
probably kickstart our own dildo.
Well, you got to start empty promises to all those Filipinas so you get some girls on here like JLB does.
What a fucking ringworm.
Yeah.
Oh, well, fucking.
Every time I put a comment on his channel, RR or what if somebody else, Mike, stop saying stuff like that. It's like, fuck.
Needs to tell you what to do. Yeah.
Yeah. But I don't even bother go there anymore.
The fucking MG was on there the other weekend, and then I got all these messages about her. It's a mind fuck, you know.
Yeah.
I've got enough shit to deal with without it.
This was yesterday or the night before. I was on somebody's live stream and they're talking about you and the falling out, like you and whatever JLB had and stuff, and nobody had the right reason, right? And so I just put in the comments, I said, yeah, JLB's mad at Poppy because JLB wants to run at Mary Grace.
This fucking
Yeah. You just gotta fucking joke around.
I've got enough shit to deal with without them fucking two, you know.
Yeah. That's right, man. Live your own life, man. Don't worry about fucking whatever.
That's exactly right.
Mary Grace wants to do whatever. Hey, man. There's enough fish in the sea.
Man, there's you know, fucking 20, you know, 100,000 20-year-olds fucking turning fucking 20 over there every fucking year.
Yeah. Well, I'm just started talking to a Filipina now over there because I was on somebody's live stream and she hit me up on my email through my YouTube. She's like, hey, I'm so-and-so, blah, blah, blah. Would you like to talk? So I sent her an email back. And sure, why not?
Well, DC's probably got 20,000 of them, and it's probably a customized email that he sends back to each one of them that says the same thing every email.
Yeah.
Here's me BSB number. If you want to meet me, put some pesos in there.
That's why DC can't come on live streams anymore because he has to control him. He's too busy.
Oh. He's undercover.
Yeah. Can't let his voice out there. It's either that or he's beating off the lady boys. One of the two. I don't know. Maybe that's what bring him up. We'll start talking smack about him and then he'll come up here.
Yeah, he will. You are.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, DC promised me a succulent Chinese meal.
Oh.
So he's in on that. I'll wear me spy camera there. We'll take photos of him and show you.
Is he down around Craig area or
Hey?
close?
No, he says he's coming to Sydney. He goes,
Oh.
Yeah, I'll come meet you. But I said, if you come here, my, I'm not gonna, I need to get paid for performances and appearances. So you need to, I need at least a Chinese meal.
Yeah.
You know, you're paying. He's on here now. Technical difficulties, yeah. What the government, yeah. Fox Mulder, the government's trying to shut me down. Technical difficulties. Yeah.
He's probably picking out the red M&Ms so when he comes meet you, he can just give them all to you.
Yeah. So he's going to pay for the succulent Chinese meal. But afterwards, I'll pay for the brothel. We'll go there.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. But DC doesn't know that I've got some lady boys. They're going to come in there with some strap-ons and DP him.
Well, I thought lady boys don't need strap-ons. They have their own.
Well, you know, it might be 2 inches, but it'll feel like fucking 6 when it's in your ass. You're right.
Yeah. So what else is new with you? How's work going? What's your truck? A Nissan?
My truck?
Yeah.
I don't have a truck. And
Well, the white one you're pulling the boat with.
Mitsubishi.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's this company car.
Oh, okay.
It's man, if I was going to buy a 4-wheel drive, I'd buy that car. It's a great car.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I had a 2050 Mitsubishi Lancer, so for a while. I just used it to go back and forth to the yard, right? And it just sits there, so.
Well, we're all different, you know, Australia and America. They're all different kind of things. Like, to me, you can't go past Holden, but I've grown up with Holden, so you know it's all, you know, one way or another. I'm trying to sell me fucking Holden at the moment, but I'm not asking that much fucking money for it.
Mm-hmm. You can't trade it in onto something?
No, I've got a 1967 HR Holden. I'll show you. I'll show you. But yeah, it's just. I mean,
Looks badass.
I've got a fully worked motor in there and all that kind of stuff, but
Look at he's rocking the Red Bull and everything.
Just a quick video. I'm taking the HR out for Australia Day. We're on quick drive up the Old Road, Pursuit Road, just north of Barara, New South Wales. Just stopped in at the car wash to give it a wash. It's been in storage for a couple of months. Just going to get it nice and shiny before I take it for a drive up the road, and then we'll see you along the way. I'll tell you a bit more information about the engine and what I've done to the car, and some driving and some close-ups. So we'll see you along the way. Happy Australia Day. G'day guys, I'm just at Brooklyn Bridge here. It's north of Browra. It's a good place to come, park up in the car, watch the boats go past, and plenty of jet skis. So we're going to continue over the bridge towards Gosford, the old Pacific Highway, go for a cruise up there. Just have a nice drive in the old car and a good day, especially on Australia Day, to drive a true Australian car built in Australia. And we'll go up and I'll tell you a bit about what I've done to the engine and a few other mods. We'll have a look at that before we leave. And hopefully everyone's having a good Australia Day. So here's my engine. I've got a fully worked 202 186 head. It's a 202 Holden board 30,000, machine and deck 5,000. Got Sterling race pistons, chrome molly rings, lineage crank, standard main and conrod bearings, Bathurst 202 race conrods, closed and home. It's got a Wade custom grind cam, and it's like a 186 custom modified head with 202 fold-on roller rockers. It's got an electronic dizzy, a few other things there. I've got new thermo fans, light and flywheel, and the engine's fully balanced. Look, it's a really good engine. It's never let me down. Starts first go all the time. Got a 350 Holly on it. Other than that, I've got the battery in the boot there. It's just a great old car.
Was that a brake booster, Poppy?
Got a little
yeah,
bit
it's got the brake booster.
It is 1967 HR Holden, so you're gonna have a little bit of rust in that. It's not too bad. Just
What year you said? 69?
Where the door
67.
door seals,
67.
the bottom of the doors got a couple of 10-cent pieces of rust. It got me fully sick, hectic tacho. And I've got a M21 gearbox 4 on the floor.
Look at that. California lane changes, man.
So there you go. If you want to buy a
Why should
Holden,
you invest in stocks on eToro?
With eToro,
fuck.
I can invest in US stocks with zero.
I would buy it, Poppy, but the steering was on the wrong side. I'd be like, what the fuck is this? What's up, Renegade, in the chat? Long time, bro.
Well, these guys need to come on to the channel. Otherwise, I'm going to fuck off.
Yeah. They're
We-
scared of
we
us.
need-
They're scared of two sexy guys like
We
us,
need-
Poppy.
We need one of them to come on, and I'm doing a shot. These pissant fucking comment fucking people. Oh, I can write a comment. Yeah, good on ya. You fucking dipshit.
I can spell. I don't have to use crayons.
Yeah. What's his name?
I can smash my finger on this keyboard.
Oh, here he is.
Here, who is?
Big dog. Big dog's in the house. DC.
Shit talk.
See, I told you, we shit talk him, he'll come up.
Bobby.
What are you
Can you
in
hear
a
me
hole there? Oh, a little bit. You're kind of in and out. You're supposed to take your head out of your girlfriend's vagina before you talk to us there.
Yeah, man. Hang on. Any better?
Hey, you're
at all?
cutting out, man. Well, you're cutting out a little bit.
Hello.
Yeah, we hear you.
Fucking hell. I'll give it a go. How this works.
Come on
What's
to the
up?
bunker,
What are
man.
you doing?
Good, you?
Yeah, we can hear you, mate. What's going on?
And mate, more of the same. Influencing people as usual.
Yeah. Did your mom give you your allowance this week so you can get the internet or what?
Shit. It must be. I got the internet. Fuck you. I heard that. Hang on.
What's up, Renegade?
What the hell's going on, guys? I haven't seen you guys for fucking ages. What's been going on?
Well, you got to come over to the real world, man.
So I want you guys to clue me in to something here. Darksider and all
Any
that.
better
Is
at all?
Darksider
Or
here?
is it still shit?
We hear a little bit better, DC.
Is he lagging a bit? DC, can you hear me?
Okay, this isn't going to work, guys. Sorry, I'll have to bail.
Okay.
Sup, Poppy?
He needs to put his antenna higher up in the tree.
So, anyway, I want you guys, Mike and all that, to clue me in. So, something happened in JLB's channel, and all you guys have just fucking gone AWOL. So, I've kind of missed what's happened. And so, what happened? All you guys are suddenly all gone again.
What the hell? You've been in a hole there, or what, Renegade?
Oh, I must have been because I've missed it, man. That's why I'm here asking you guys.
Well, me and Poppy was pretty much kicked off on the same live stream.
Yeah, I know. I remember Poppy getting kicked off.
Yeah, and when after he kicked off Poppy, I wrote in the comments because I wasn't on the panel. I'm like, you see how he treats his friends, and then he called me a fucking piece of shit and go fuck with my Tonka truck and whatever, and he booted me, right? So,
oh, good, yeah. And so, what happened with Darksider? He suddenly did he get booted as well, or what?
No, well, DC didn't get booted, but he's just.
I think DC was just tired of the bullshit and how he was treating people.
No, okay. But so there's something
That's
I've
my
heard.
understanding.
I've kind of heard whispers that everyone got pissed off a bit. He did something JLB to piss everyone off, and I'm not too.
He fucked me off.
Yeah, he fucked you off. I remember.
That's what gave 90% of the people the shits.
Yeah,
because like people like me made his channel.
Yeah,
And
I mean,
yeah,
there's definitely a hole there without you gone. With you gone, there's definitely a hole there.
well, a lot of us brought up his channel, right? So,
Yeah,
I'm not
yeah.
saying it was me, but he resold a lot of people like us that created his channel.
yeah, and then me and Poppy and I think Lump was on Dez's channel, I think, one day. And then we're like, well, one of us needs to start up a channel or whatever, not to compete or anything, just for us somewhere to go and chat, right?
Yeah,
You know?
of course. Yeah.
You know, like me and Poppy would admit the first couple live streams were kind of like a lot of bashing, but we're done with that. We're all moved on. So,
Yeah, good.
you know,
Good.
some people still bring it up and whatever, but we're past that.
Okay, good.
And even after that, he resold Des and fucked off a lot of the other girls on there. He just used them. Yeah, like he got things on his channel like payments or whatever, and then that was supposed to go through to Des, but he's taken over 75% of the payments to go to Des. Like, why would you do that?
Yeah, I kind of heard something about that, but I wasn't really sure exactly what happened regarding it. I know something happened with Des and all that shit, but
Yeah, but
that's kinda what it's-
even the girl in Boracay there that was doing all the food stuff and stuff like that. I've talked to her on a personal, and she sent me some stuff. And like, I'm not going to bring it out because I'm not that type of guy. But you know, people talk to us, right?
Mhm. Oh, is that Fireball whiskey? That's tremendous.
Yeah.
That shit. Yeah, I
I'm
got
doing
some of
half.
that. Oh, nice.
Sailor
That was-
Jerry and Fireball.
Tremendous, man.
So how are
This-
you in
It's
was it
getting
Bing or whatever?
All good here, man. It's but the thing is, look at that puppy. That's tremendous.
I need some likes or something going on here. So I've got the half Sailor Jerry, and I've got the half Fireball shot.
Nice, man. I might crack some Fireball later too. I've got some of that sitting in there.
It's just gonna light me up.
Oh, fuck that, Will. That'll get you going. Yeah, no, that's the thing, man. It's kind of, I was kind of confused about what happened. I know Poppy got booted, and I know he booted Mike and a couple of the guys, but I didn't see what happened with Dark
Well,
Side
yeah,
and
like
where he went. And
I said,
don't know.
I think Dark Starter just had enough because Lump got booted and
Yeah.
Cliff got booted or Craig. You know,
Yeah, a lot of good guys go. And that's the thing with Jeff. He's he either likes you or he doesn't fucking like you. And if
Yeah, but the
that's
thing is, like, you know, the last time he was like, "Oh, I'm gonna let everybody back on," and all this kind of shit. And I talked to MG, and MG's like, "Oh, he'll let you back on his channel." Like, I take a lot of shit off Jeff.
yeah,
But the last one that he went after me, he was like, "You're a fat, fucking drunken, fucking piece of shit," and all this kind of stuff.
yeah,
Man, I'm not going to go back on there.
well, he's calling you a
Why?
murderer and shit because
Yeah.
you're blacks and shit like that. You don't.
Yeah, you're
You
a
don't treat
murderer.
your friends like that. Like,
because-
we're all friends, right? Like
He,
we might be
he
just
called me-
YouTube community, but we're all friends.
yeah.
He called
That's
me
it.
murderer because he had two people on his channel to say that the coronavirus or the injection was one way. And I got on there, and the first thing that I said was, "Look, I can find 10 people, 10
Yeah.
doctors to say that it's the opposite." Oh,
Mhm.
you're a fucking murderer. You're a
Yeah, I
fucking
remember that. I remember that, Poppy. Yeah,
You know?
I remember that.
It doesn't happen like that. You know,
Yeah.
everybody has their own opinion. You know,
Yeah,
Uh,
that's the thing, man.
you
isn't
just,
it?
Well, there's two sides to every conversation, right? You can't just have one-sided conversation with somebody.
Yeah, and I think the thing with his channel is if you don't agree with him, you're out of there.
Well, okay, that's
And,
one thing. If you don't agree with you, he can easily boot you out. But don't call people pieces of shit and
Yeah, yeah,
you know
exactly.
fucking murderers and
Yeah.
You know, to me, you're just a fucking 10-year-old, right? Having a
That's the
tantrum.
thing. Yeah, that's the thing. Even I still go to his channel every week, but I know that I'm one comment away from being where you guys are. So that's the way he is. It's
Well,
He's way
Renegade,
out
you
of
know,
highway.
if you challenge him on anything, you'll be gone. You'll be like,
oh yeah, absolutely, yeah.
And I'm not gonna be on someone's live stream that I gotta fucking walk around eggshells with, right?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, that's it. That's why it's good. Poppy's got his channel here, and you guys are here, and that's the thing. I'm looking at the names in the chat, and it's like, geez, man, like a Dark Side. I haven't seen Dark Side for ages, man. I miss that guy.
Yeah.
I miss Mike. I miss Poppy. I miss all you guys. I mean, I always had a good relationship with you guys in the chats before, and it's tough.
you,
this way.
you know what, Renegade? I think the best thing. Look, I'd love for us all to go over to the Philippines and meet together and have a fucking good time.
Mhm.
You know, I think that's the only way that we're going to have like a 100% fucking time of our life. But also, like, you know, if Mike wanted to come to Australia, like, and he said, "Oh, I'm coming to Australia," even if I couldn't have him at my house or whatever, because I live in a share house. But if I could, like, I'd say, just come and stay in my house for fucking a couple of days while you're fucking around or doing whatever you're doing,
Yeah.
It's a connection between people all over the world.
Well, yeah, you're not gonna invite someone to your house if he's a piece of shit, right? So,
Yeah.
that's what I said. Like, we're all friends here. Like, it might be just YouTube. We all met on YouTube and internet shit, but we're talking about bullshit once in a while and this and that. But
Fuck. Yep.
Like Craig Cliff, he told me he wants me to, before I go to the Philippines, jump down where he is for a week before I go over, right? So, not too many guys are going to do that, right? So,
yeah, that's it. It was a really good community we built together, and it's unfortunate sometimes. People will cut other people off for whatever reasons for not agreeing, but all I'll say is I miss all you guys. I'm looking at here in the chat and in the channel. I mean, fuck, I miss you guys because you guys are just so much fun, and you guys are real. I consider you guys friends, even though I've never met you. So hopefully I'll meet you guys one day in the Philippines. And yeah, that's all I'll say, man. I miss you guys.
Well, it doesn't have to be the Philippines, man. I think we're all getting along. We could meet anywhere, right? So
Yeah, that's it, man. It's
if we said, okay, this is where we're going, we're all going to meet up, right? So
absolutely.
and that's, I take pride in that.
Mhm.
And he's the only channel I ever been kicked off. I've been on 10, 20 different other streams and be the same way like I am. I've never got kicked off.
Yeah, I think everybody's one comment away from being kicked off that channel.
Yeah.
I think even me I've been there for a few years, but I know I'm one comment, one disagreement away from being turfed, and that's the way it is. So whatever, man. It's the thing is with his channel, I look at that as every Sunday a good opportunity to just get on there, talk some shit, have a bit of fun, and leave it at that. And I don't take anything personally. Whatever happens there is just a bit of fun.
Yeah, that's what I thought it was. I thought just, we can banter and talk about different things. Like that's exactly what we do here every week or whenever Poppy has a thing on. We talk about anything, man.
That's the thing, man. I want to look out for this
Motorboats,
stream.
fishing, whatever.
Yeah.
We're not always just talking about Philippine stuff. So
yeah, man. I've seen a lot of Poppy's videos and shit, and I always watch his channel, and that's the thing. That's the big hole I'm missing every Sunday. Is like I've from some fun on his channel, hang shit on a few guys, but the core guys like Poppy, like you, Mike, like Darksider, whoever, Malaz, all you guys. It's it's kind of a bit empty with you guys. So I was stuck hanging shit on losers like Scott and RMA and all that. So.
He's trying to rely on, I've watched a few too, and he's trying to rely on guys on the panel and comments that never been there before.
Yeah.
Like, give us a chance. We've been there.
Does Des come in here often?
Oh, yeah. Des comes here.
All right. I'd like to talk to Des. I owe Des an apology. I said something about her ages ago that.
Yeah, I heard you guys had a falling out.
I was out of pocket, and I want to have the opportunity to apologize to her for that. So if I get the chance to do that, I'd like to do that to her. So hopefully I get that chance to apologize to Des for that.
Just message her on one of her live streams, man. She'll bring you back up.
Yeah. Darkside says he's in JLB just in disguise.
Who, you are?
No, Darksider is.
Oh.
Darksider said that in the chat.
Hey, Tatiana, how you doing, Mary Grace? What's new?
Hey, Mary, how are you? So that's
Mary, come say hi, man. We haven't seen you in a long time.
That's good. You guys, Poppy and Mary, still together. That's a nice thing. Happy for you guys, and hopefully soon enough we can get back over there and just take off from where it was before.
Yeah, I'm slowly trying to coach Poppy here with the Filipina so he doesn't screw it up again. So.
Darksider says he even gave my troll account a wrench. That's a pisser, DC. Fuck.
So you still working, or what have you been up to?
Yeah, we've just gone into lockdown again here in Melbourne.
Yeah, that's what I heard, eh?
Lockdown number 4. Yeah, so it's just for a week at this stage. We'll see what happens. But
yeah, because you guys had 2 or 3 outbreaks or something.
Yeah, it's just bullshit, man. It's just a few outbreaks and they've locked us down. So I'm off till what's today? Saturday. I'm off till I get back to work Friday next week. But I wouldn't be surprised if they just fucking extend that a little bit.
That's the thing here. We're in total restriction now, and then come Tuesday the 1st, we go into stage 1, and they're saying right by the end of June, so within 4 weeks, we're level 3. Everything's wide open. Like, how the fuck does that work?
Yeah. It was funny. Like, you even look back like 3 weeks ago, like here in Victoria, like our big sport is AFL, which is football.
Yeah.
We'd have 75, 80,000 people at a game. Looking at games today, 0 fans in the stadium. You look in the US, no fans at games in the NBA.
No.
Today, full stadiums pretty much.
Yeah.
It's just a massive switch. Like,
Well,
our-
they've been
our
having
pace
fans
is-
at the hockey games for the playoffs. So
Yeah. You guys are
In the
getting
matter of couple
fans in the
weeks.
stadium. Like I was watching the NBA today, and I was like, man, this is tremendous. There's full stadiums. It's fans being fans, and here in Victoria, a couple of weeks ago, we were having 75,000 people in our stadiums, and today, 0. I mean, my team played today. We didn't have a single fan in the stadium. It's completely out of control, man. I don't know what to make of that shit.
yeah.
Okay. DC says, not sure how you feel about the vax, but you're eligible for Pfizer. I got a shot. Yeah, that's it, DC. They're saying here people age 40 to 49 can get that shot now. So I guess in your line of work, DC, you would have had that shot already, yeah?
Yeah, I had the AZ a month ago. So
So you've had it too, have you? Yeah.
no, just the one AstraZeneca, one shot.
Okay. Do you need to get 2 for that? Or just
Yeah,
the one?
two for that.
Okay. Yeah. Do they have like a certain amount of time between shots? Or
Yeah, they're going like it was 12 to 16 weeks, but now
oh wow.
because they want everybody to get their first shot, and once they get to 70%, everybody got their first shot, then they're gonna start doing second jabs. So I don't know. It's crazy.
Yeah. Okay.
So I don't know.
Yeah,
What are you gonna
would've
do,
got it.
man? It's out of our control, so you just roll with it. So.
Yeah. Gotta roll with it, don't you? So you gotta wait. How long ago did you get your shot, DC? Pfizer's the best out of a bad bunch. Yeah.
He got
They
his
got it
last
last week.
Yeah.
Okay. Did you get like sort of like not maybe sick for a couple of days or I guess it's like a flu shot, isn't it?
Yeah, and it says every individual affects everybody differently,
That's the
right?
thing,
So-
yeah. Like I don't take flu shots anymore. I think the last flu shot I got was maybe 5 or 6 years ago.
I've never took a flu shot.
Yeah, I took it once only, and I struggled with that, man. I was sort of feeling shit for months after that. So I don't know what the vaccine's like. You know, sore arm for a day and it's gone. No illness. Oh, that's good. But you look at vaccines. I mean, I don't know if you have any kids. Do you?
Yeah, I got
You have
three.
kid- you got 3.
kids,
So
yeah.
did you give your kids immunisations and all that
Yeah,
shit?
yeah.
Yeah, me too. I had my kid immunisation. How much different can it be from that, though?
Well, that's what I was telling Poppy earlier, right? Like, people get their, if you want to go to a certain country, right? You got yellow jaundice or whatever, so you got to get this vax or whatever, or A and B shot or Trenrix or whatever you want to call it. And depends where you are. Just so you can travel, and people do it, right? You know, go to Mexico or different countries, you know, or yellow fever or whatever, you know. But now everybody's making an uproar on it. Oh, it's, you know, you put a magnet up to your arm and it fucking touches, you know, sticks to your arm and shit like that. Like, oh, come on, you guys. You know, like, I know it's blown out of proportion and shit like that, and
Yeah.
maybe people are not telling us exactly what's going on, but that's fucking government for you. It's been like that for a billion years. So
Exactly.
I don't think God told Jesus everything, and Jesus didn't tell all this, you know, his guys everything. Right?
You're right.
I'm just saying.
So yeah, individual reactions. Yeah, that's it. Individual reactions. It's
Yeah, it's same thing with those ones you get in blood clots, right? It's like, what is it, 1 in a million or 1 in 600,000, right? So,
Yeah.
and they say more women get blood clots for taking birth control. than this from the vax. But women take birth control, right?
So saw earlier that they were saying that in America, half of all the adult populations had their at least first shot already. So what do you reckon those numbers are in Canada?
Canada, well, the first jab, I think they said, what did I see today? It's like 60% got their first jab, and second jab is 4.8, right?
Okay.
Out of 38 million people, right? So, but they're saying we're supposed to be fully vaccinated by mid-July or August. So
Oh,
everybody
that's
with
only a
their
few months.
second shot. So
So the next 2 or 3 months. Okay,
yeah.
that's all right.
And I've been hearing Philippines. I know a couple friends over there. One of them works in a hotel kind of tourist thing, and she was told that get ramped up because things are going to be open by August or first week of September. But they're going to start letting foreigners back. But that she said that's kind of on a download, right? So
Yeah. DC says avoid AZ. Is that the?
yeah,
is
that's
an
the one I got.
imperative?
Yeah, that's the one I
Oh
got.
yeah. Most people are flying. Yeah, I haven't seen too much about it. I don't know too much about these different companies that do it. But I know there's
Well,
one
the
that
reason
was-
I got the AZ is because at that time it was for my age group. And then after I got it, 2 days